Good morning to you all. Today topic is body-centered cubic crystal structure. So this body-centered cubic crystal structure is studied from crystal physics. So as we know that the crystal materials are classified into three types, namely simple cubic structure, body-centered cubic structure, face-centered cubic structure. To study these three different types of the crystal structure, we are going to consider four important parameters, namely number of atoms per unit cell, coordination number, atomic radius, and atomic packing factor. So today we are going to consider body-centered cubic crystal. In body-centered cubic crystal structure, unit cell consisting of two types of atoms. They are corner atoms and body-centered atom. So in BCC structure, the entire crystal medium contains two different types of the atoms. One is corner atom and another one is the body-centered atom. To study the structure of body-centered cubic crystal, we are going to consider an unit cell. So in an unit cell of BCC crystal structure, there are two types of atoms, corner atom and body-centered atom. So as we know that there are eight corners in the unit cell. So each corner atom is located at each corner of the unit cell. In addition to this corner atom, we are having one body-centered atom. So this body-centered atom is located at the center of the unit cell. You can see here. Here we are having eight corner atoms. So these eight corner atoms is at the eight corners of the unit. In addition to this eight corner atom, we are having one body-centered atom. So this body-centered atom is located at the center of the unit. Center of the unit. Here, the corner atom do not touches with each other. We can see here, the corner atom do not touch with each others. But the corner atom touch along the body diagonal. The corner atom touch along the body diagonal. The body diagonal is the body atom. Here the corner atom does not touch with each others, but the corner atom can able to share, can able to just contribute through the body diagonal. So this is the basic introduction for BCC crystal structure. So once again, just I am repeating the assumption. In BCC crystal structure, the unit cell consisting of two types of atoms, namely corner atom and a body-centered atom. In an unit cell of a BCC crystal structure, there are eight corners. So each corner contains one corner atom. In addition to this corner atom, we are having one body-centered atom. In addition to this corner atom, we are having one body-centered atom. So this body-centered atom is located at the center of the unit cell. Is located at the center of the unit cell. So we can see this one. The body-centered atom is located at the center. The corner atom is located at the corners of the unit. One more thing, the corner atom do not touch with each others. They touch through the body diagonal. That is, they touch through the body atom. So to evaluate this crystal structure, to evaluate this BCC crystal structure, as we all know, we are considering 4 important parameters. Let the first parameter be the number of atoms per unit cell. We know that the number of atoms per unit cell is defined as the number of atoms present in or shared by the unit cell. So the presence and the sharingness. Here the medium is a non-primitive. A medium consisting of 2 different types of the atoms. One is corner atom and another one is the body-centered atom. For corner atom, we have to know the present, and for the body-centered atom, we have to know the present. Like that, the corner atom, how it contributes, and the body atom. These are 2 different types of the atoms we have to consider to find the number of atoms per unit cell. So in the number of atoms per unit cell, it is defined as the number of atoms present in or shared by the unit cell. There are 2 different types of the atoms in the BCC structure, corner atom and body-centered atom. See, the first case, corner atom. As we all know well, we are having 8 corner atoms. These 8 corner atoms contributes with the 8 adjacent unit cells. So we can write for corner atom in BCC structure, n is equal to 8 into 1 by 8. 8 is the total number of the atom in the unit cell, and 1 by 8 is the contribution, how it's going to be shared with the other unit cells. So 1 by 8 is the contribution, therefore n is equal to 1 atom. Second atom is the body-centered atom. See, to find the number of atoms per unit cell, we have to find the value of a corner atom, and also we have to find the value of a body-centered atom. These are 2 values gives the total number of the atom for BCC structure. So we have measured the corner atom. 8 into 1 by 8 is equal to 1 atom. In body-centered atom, so we can consider the structure. There are 8 corner atoms and 1 body-centered atom. If we consider this body-centered atom as the reference atom, so this body-centered atom is shared only with the particular unit alone. So we can write 1 is the present body atom and its contribution to its own unit. So we can write 1 by 1. Therefore, n is equal to 1 atom. So this atom is located at the center. This atom is located at the center of the unit. So this atom will not share with the other units. These contribute to its own unit alone. So we can write n is equal to 1 into 1 by 1. Therefore, n is equal to 1 atom. To find the number of atoms per unit cell for a BCC structure, we measured the value of just n for corner atom, that is 1. Also, we measured the value of n for a body-centered atom, that's also 1. Therefore, the total number of corner atoms for BCC structure is the combination of both corner atoms and body-centered atom. So we can write n is equal to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 atoms. So 1 for the corner atom, 1 for the body atom. So the total number is 2 atoms. Thus, the number of atoms per unit cell for a BCC is 2 atoms. So the first parameter is over. The second parameter is the coordination number. As we all know that it is the number of nearest neighboring atom with respect to any atom. That any atom is nothing but a reference atom. So for this reference atom, we have to measure the nearest neighbors. So that's the coordination number. It is defined as the number of nearest neighboring atom which have the direct contact with each others to the reference atom. So here the reference atom is the body-centered atom. For this body-centered atom, the nearest neighbors are only the corner atoms. So we can just count the numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for this body-centered reference atom, the sharingness is on its own unit. So the contribute it's to its own corner atoms. So the corner atom number is totally 8. So we can say that the coordination number is equal to 8. So to find the coordination number, let us consider a body-centered atom as a reference atom. For this atom, the nearest neighbors are only the corner atoms. Therefore, the coordination number for BCC is Cn is equal to 8 into 1 by 8. Thus, Cn is equal to 8 atoms. So this is the second parameter for a BCC crystal structure. See, we measured the first one, the number of atoms per unit cell. And also we measured the second one, the coordination number. So just we know that in a BCC unit cell, we are having two different types of the atoms, corner atom and the body-centered atom. So totally there are 8 corner atoms and 1 body-centered atom. So these corner atoms are located at the 8 corners of the unit cell. The body-centered atom is located only at the center of the unit cell. So located only at the center of the unit cell. So for this unit, we have to measure the total result. So to find the total structure, we are considering 4 important parameters. The first one be the number of atoms per unit cell. It is defined as the number of atoms present in or shared by the unit cell. So here we are having 2 parameters. For these 2 parameters, we have to measure the value of n. Then finally, we have to give total number for BCC structure. As we know, there are 8 corner atoms, and also we know that each corner atom contributes with the 8 adjacent unit cells. We can write 8 into 1 by 8 is equal to 1 atom. Here, in addition to the corner atom, 1 body-centered atom. So this atom located at the body diagonal at the center of the unit. So the center atom will not share with the other unit cell atom. So it will contribute to its own unit. We can write n is equal to 1 into 1 by n. N is equal to 1 atom. So therefore, the total number of the atoms for a BCC structure is the combination of both corner atoms and body-centered atoms. That is, n is equal to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 atoms. Thus, the number of atoms per unit cell for a BCC is 2 atoms. The second parameter is the coordination number. So it is defined as the number of a nearest neighboring atom. The number of a nearest neighboring atom to the particular atom. Here the particular atom is the body-centered atom. Reference atom is the body-centered atom. For this reference atom, the nearest neighbors are only its corner atom. So we can write the coordination number for BCC is 8 atom. The third parameter is atomic radius. It is defined as half of the distance between any two nearest neighboring atoms which have a direct contact with each others. Half of the distance between two nearest neighbors which have the direct contact with each others. So as we know that in a BCC structure, the corner atom does not share with each others. The corner atom does not have the contact with each others. So these corner atoms have the contact only through the body atom. So to measure the atomic radius, we have to consider a structure like this. I have taken the front view. So from this front view, we have mentioned the parameters also. The parameters are A, C, D, B. So from these, we are going to measure the atomic radius. In a BCC, the corner atoms touch only along the body diagonal as shown in the figure. From the geometry, from triangle ACD, we can write AD square is equal to AC square plus CD square. So as we know, half of the distance here, just we are having 1 r, and here also we are having another 1 r. So the total distance is here is actually, sorry, this one is a 4 r. Here we have to just take this as a 4 r, because here 1 r, here is a 2 r, here also 1 r. So the total just distance is a 4 r. So AD is equal to 4 r square is equal to AC. The value of AC is A square. AC is A square. Then DC or a CD is we have to measure. So from triangle CDB, we can write CD the whole square is equal to BC the whole square plus a CB the whole square. Here we have to just mention the square terms. So from this, we can write AD square is equal to AC square AC square. So this CD square is equal to BC square plus this one is a BD, sorry. So BD square. So we can write 4R the whole square. This term is 4R the whole square is equal to AC is a square, BC or a CB is a square, and a BD is also an A square. So from this we can write 4R the whole square is equal to 3A square. We have to measure the value of R. We have to measure the value of R. For to measure the value of R, we are squaring on both the sides. So we get 4R is equal to A root 3. 4R is equal to A root 3. So from these, we can write the atomic radius R is equal to A root 3 by 4. You can write R is equal to A root 3 by 4. Just once again, in a BCC, the corner atom do not touch with each others, but the corner atom touch along the body diagonal. To find the atomic radius, as we know, it is defined as half of the distance between any two nearest neighbor which have the direct contact with each others. Here the direct contact is only along with the body diagonal. So we are considering the structure like this. From the structure, we are going to consider two triangles. One is ACD and another one is CBD. So from the triangle ACD, we can write AD the whole square is equal to AC the whole square plus CD the whole square. Here the AD the whole square is a 4R square, AC the whole square is A square, CD the whole square is unknown value we have to measure from the second triangle CBD. So from triangle CBD, we can write CD the whole square is equal to BC or CB the whole square plus BD the whole square. So then we can say that AD the whole square is a 4R square, AC the whole square is a A square, CB or BC the whole square is also an A square, BD the whole square is an A square. So here we are having 4R square is equal to, we can write that 4R square is equal to 3 A square. So best here we are removing the square term. So by removing the square term, we can just write 4R is equal to A root 3. 4R is equal to A root 3. So from this, we can write R is equal to A root 3 by 4. So this is the parameter for the atomic just radius. So these are the steps we have to be follow. The last parameter is the atomic packing factor. As we all know that the atomic packing factor is the total number of atoms per unit cell into volume of one atom by volume of the unit cell. Volume of the unit cell. So we know the total number of the atom per unit cell. So this is number 2 because for corner atom n is 1, for a body centered atom the n is 1. So the total number is 2. Volume of a sphere, the volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Volume of the unit cell is a cube because we have considered a cubic structure. So we have to write the volume as a cube. Then substituting the values in this formula, the total number of the atoms per unit cell is 2. Volume of one atom is 4 by 3 pi r cube by a cube. Since we know the value of r is equal to root 3 a by 4. So substituting the values of r in the above condition, and finally we can write 2 into 4 by 3 pi into, so this term is simplified as root 3 into a cube by 64 by a cube. So we are just cancelling the terms. Root 3 becomes a 3. So we can cancel these from these. And further just simplifying the term, we get APF is equal to pi root 3 by 8, or we can write APF is equal to 0.68. So this 0.68 is the result obtained from the atomic packing factor for B6 structure. From this value 0.68, we are going to say that only 68% of the atoms is completely occupied by the unit cell, and the remaining 32% is vacant. So that's all for the BCC crystal structure. So you have to just know the parameters. Time is ending short. So just I will revise it very quick manner. BCC crystal structure. In BCC, we are having two types of atoms, corner atom and body atom. So totally there are 8 corner atom and 1 body atom. Body atom is located at the center. Corner atom is located at each corner. Body atom contributes to its own unit cell. Corner atom contributes to other unit cells. Here the contribution is 1 by 8. It can be shared with the other 8 unit cells. So with this, we have to start our parameters. The first parameter is number of atoms per unit cell. Number of atoms present in or shared by the unit cell. In BCC structure, we are having 2 types of the atoms, corner atom and body-centered atom. So the corner atom is 8, sharingness is 1 by 8. We can say n is equal to 1. Body-centered atom is 1. It can share to its own unit. So 1 into 1 by 1 is equal to 1 atom. The total number of atoms for BCC is therefore n is equal to 1 for corner, 1 for body. Total number is 2 atoms. Coordination number, number of nearest neighboring atom to the particular atom. Particular atom is the reference atom. Here the reference atom is the body-centered atom. For this body-centered atom, the nearest neighbors are only the corner atom. So the coordination number is 8. To find the atomic radius, we have to consider the front view of the BCC structure. Here we are going to consider 2 triangles, one ACD, another one CBD. So from this triangle, just we have evaluated the values. That is 4r the whole square is equal to a square plus a square plus a square. 4r the whole square is equal to 3a square. From this 4r is equal to a root 3. From this r is equal to a root 3 by 4 atomic radius. Atomic packing factor equal to total number of atoms per unit cell into volume of one atom by volume of the unit cell. So to evaluate the atomic packing factor, to give the conclusion for BCC structure, let write the parameters what we have already measured. Number of atoms per unit cell is 2. Volume of one atom 4 by 3 pi r cube. Volume of the unit cell is V is equal to a cube. So therefore the atomic packing factor can be written as 2 into 4 by 3 pi r cube by a cube. Since r is equal to root 3 a by 4, so APF is equal to 2 into 4 by 3 pi into root 3 a by 4 the whole cube by a cube. On further solving this one, on further simplifying this one, finally we get APF is equal to pi root 3 by 8 or APF is equal to 0.68. So it shows that only 68% of the just atom is completely occupied by the unit cell and the remaining 32% is vacant. So that's all.